Once again, I've been lured by the temptation of cheap gaming mice. How cheap? The cheapest I can find. But it must say it's a gaming mouse. Somewhere out there lies a champion. I'll be reviewing this so-called gaming mouse to the highest standards that I have. I'll even play some games with it because I like torturing myself for some reason, and who knows, it might provide some good content. How will it go? Well, let's find out. Today's contender is Gaming Mouse RGB Wired Gaming Mice, Ergonomic USB Mice, Surround Sound Technology, and 3200 DPI and 7 buttons and 7 color backlit for laptop, PC, gamer, computer, desktop, right-handed, grey. This thing sits at around about $10, made by a company called Voki. You have fantastic features like wheeled machinery, gaming IC, stable foot patch, high durability hand feeling, and matte laser engine. Wow, adopting enhanced durability game level micro vibration with gaming click sound. This mouse looks like Optimus Prime. It's gotta be good. I have high hopes. That's going right in my basket. And here it is. This is the G5 eSports Game Mouse. It has passed quality control, which is very good to see. We have the grey and sound version, which is good. Not the silent one. Oh, look, there's my cat. Even she's excited. So let's crack this thing open. This looks terrible. This might be the worst out of the lot. I'm already completely speechless. I do not know what to really say. I mean, there's a few comparison issues here. This is the wheel. It's like they forgot to paint it. These mouse feet aren't even feet. They're just literally etched in plastic. You know, the mouse 1 and 2 buttons aren't actually that bad, so it's got that going for it. And this cable, it just looks like a noodle. I'm both glad that this is in my hands, but I also hate myself for putting myself through this. This is the kind of thing that I'd expect would come out of a Christmas cracker, if it could fit. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to go to the firing range, and we will see how it fares as a usable mouse. My predictions are this is going to be terrible. Okay, so I've played a couple of games with this Yin Diao G5 mouse. You can see here the RGB, that it makes it look a little bit less garbage. Certainly doesn't look like what was advertised at all. So holding this mouse is very uncomfortable. It really is. It actually hurts because I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of red. It's actually causing a bit of a sore because this part digs into my finger. So when I'm playing, this mouse is actually digging into my finger and hurting my hand. There's just so much rubbish on this mouse that it is just absolutely terrible. The side buttons are awful. All of these sort of like little divots and like engravings are just so uncomfortable because it's like your skin kind of just goes into it. Look, there's no mouse feet. I mean, credit to them, they've even raised it. So you can't really see it because of it being the same color, but these parts are actually raised, so you know, put the extra effort to make these look like mouse feet, but in the end it's just plastic that's just going to get worn down first. The cable is, you know, bear in mind, I mean, I've not put this in a bungee. It's just a noodle, really. I can't really comment too much on this cable, just because it's just very mediocre. It feels cheap. This mouse looks like it comes from 1998. So if it was 1998, this mouse would be hip, cool, trendy, fly, you know, all those things that the kids say these days. But it's not 1998, it's 2022. Because of that, this mouse is absolute hot garbage. It really is. There's no, I mean, maybe there is one redeeming features, and that is that the mouse clicks are okay. The sensor hasn't spun out when I was playing games with it, so I guess that is also, you know, maybe an upside. In fact, I don't think it really is a mouse. I think this might actually be a torture device. There's just nothing here. I just want to throw it out my window, to be honest, because I feel like that's the only thing that this mouse is deserving of.